Welcome back to the NBA show, the Unnamed NBA show. It doesn't really officially have a name, but this is kind of unofficially. It's Unnamed Name. Welcome back. We got a great show lined up for you. Exciting week of NBA. It's funny. So the last week I made like a ranking list of every team 2 days before I released the video, and everything had changed drastically from when I made the list to when I actually uploaded the video. So maybe that's something I'll hold off on. I don't know. Maybe before the playoffs I'll rank the teams and make predictions or something. We have a very exciting player of the week this week, and card values, which we'll talk about, have seen insane rises. I don't know if there's been a drop in anyone's value at all since I started making this whole series like 2 months ago. We'll get into the card values. We'll get into what's been going on in the NBA and basketball cards this week in the episode. This episode is helped out by our affiliate links. Surfshark VPN is the one we've been rocking with. We will hear more about that later in the episode. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into this, dude. We're going straight to the burgers and fries, all right? They are juicy, they are salty, they are tasty. They leave a little salt on your fingers afterwards. Giannis, another over $500 jump. Last week, Giannis was at $6,460, up now. The average of his last 5 cards was $7,080. What the heck, dude? The Bucks losing a couple games. Giannis not even playing in one of those games. Imagine if they start winning, dude. Imagine what happens when they make a deep playoff run. I do not understand what is going on. Next on the list, Jason Tatum. 2017 Prism, PSA 10. Last 5 sale prices last week, $798. This week, a crazy week for the Celtics, beating the Raptors, not just losing a bunch of games. Jason Tatum actually playing well, not sucking. $921 is his card now. Luka, literally, I made my video last week, and Luka immediately went off crazy for the next like 3 or 4 games. He beat the Bucks. He dropped that like 30-point triple-double from 1,160. His card is now 2,063 average of the last 5. Kawhi Leonard moderately increasing, but still, because it's such a high value card, it doesn't look like much. But when you think about it, like it's up $400, which is crazy. Last week it was 3,868. Now the last 5 sales, it is 4,202. So how did the Clippers even do? So the Clippers were 2-2 this week. I think Kawhi didn't even play one of the games. They lost to Brooklyn. Yeah, like I said, a modest week for the Clippers in general for Kawhi. Because of that, you see a slight increase in the card. So next guy, Darren Fox. Now the Kings mathematically eliminated, unfortunately, but still a big boom for Darren Fox once again. Last week, 252. This week, 297. So that's pretty cool. As the reason Darren Fox is on here is because for one, I've got like 3 of his cards, so it's cool for me. But I just want to show someone that's maybe more of a future bet type play, than just all of the big booming cards you see on all the Instagram pages and stuff like that all the time. So that's why Darren Fox is on here in the first place, and he's done okay despite his team sucking. I think if he ever gets on a better team, his card is gonna get so much more valuable. So that's why I'm holding him. Literally, Devin Booker was going to be my guy of the week, and now I'm watching Damian Lillard have 56 points right now. Get out of there, Mallow. No. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, dude. Dude, Lillard had an insanely high bounce 3. It bricked up and went super skyball and then went through.
Nice.
I'm not doing any other segments, and I'm doing both. We're just doing a doubly long player of the week. So the Blazers clinch a spot in the play-in with one more win. That's pretty cool.
What is your mindset? What is the approach leading up to that game?
That's the most important game of our lives. Go get rested, take care of ourselves, and get ready for the next one.
Thank you, Darren.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Eye.
All right.
Dude, they're going to smoke the Nets, dude. You think the Nets want to play against that? Dude, now this guy of the week segment, emergency, like I sat down to record Devin Booker was my guy of the week. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about Devin Booker. So let's talk about Devin Booker quick. All right, Devin Booker carrying the Suns in all of his last games in the bubble since he has arrived in the bubble. He has had 35 points in 4 of his last 5 games. Exactly 35. That's kind of cool. Okay, enter the bubble. Washington, 27. Dallas, 30. Clippers, 35. Game-winning shot. Indiana, 20. Miami, 35. Oklahoma City, 35. Philly, 35. He does not know how to do anything but score himself a 35-point game. So that's the man, dude. Devin Booker. Flying over the Sixers. Slamming it. Oh my God. Oh, cross up, Cork Maz. See you later. Slamulation. Devin Booker's cards this week. $1,410. Like 3 weeks ago, I made a video where I was talking about Devin Booker and Gary Vee talking about him, and he jumped his cards from like 300 to 600 or something like that. Now, $1,000 more than that is Devin Booker after the Suns are going off in the bubble. So, what a guy. And thank you to Slabstocks for this graphic here. Devin Booker, congratulations as the guy of the week. But there's one caveat. You are the first co-guy of the week. As I sat down to record this, I've got the Blazer game on. It's on my computer right there. And Damian Lillard, as I sit down to record this, has 53 points. Okay, he scored 50 back-to-back. He is responding to the trash talk. Now, some people would not give him the guy of the week. He missed 2 free throws, in the clutch. But what does he do after that? He drops 50 back-to-back point games. Lillard is insane. 61 points, 51 in the last game, 22 in the loss to the Clippers, 45 versus Denver. Damian Lillard, one of my favorite players, the biggest balls in the league, dude, and he knows it, and he knows this is our job, this is what I come here to do. My balls are the biggest in the league, and I'm here to fertilize. Dame is taking over in the fourth quarter. Boom. For 3. Pull up. Drank. Don't matter how deep. I'm going to hit him with the high pick and roll with Nurkic. I'm going to sink it. Dude, this guy's got to be the bounce shot. I got to see this one. Boing. Good. Of course, we got all the, like, porn spam bots on the side. All right. What a game. What a time to be a Blazers fan. What a time to live in Oregon. So, you watching NBA games on an unsafe internet connection? Do you have NBA League Pass and a game is blacked out in your location? So with a VPN, you can both protect yourself online and change the location of where the internet thinks your internet is coming from. So this means if you can't watch a game based on your location, if you can't watch certain Netflix shows based on your location, you can change your location with a VPN. You can encrypt your data so that people on public Wi-Fi networks or your internet service provider cannot get at that information. Basically, a VPN covers all your bases security-wise on the internet and lets you do some cool stuff with your location. And you can get the cheapest, best VPN. With my link, you get 83% off, $2 a month for a 2-year plan. It's like $40 or something to get this VPN, and then you just don't have to think about it, and you get all that protection. So using that link helps me out a bit. Appreciate it, and let's get back to the episode. Dude, Zion's card went down this week, like significantly.
How much was it last
Well, he's
week?
barely been playing.
Oh, yeah.
It went down last week, too. It was over 800 last week. 2 weeks ago, then it was 779 last week. And now 691 is Zion now after being 779. So almost $100 drop, literally after I was like, wow, no one's ever been dropping so far. Dude, Ja Morant is booming, apparently. So I said last week, either he's going to go up because they play well and they get in or something, or like Jaren Jackson is out, so now he's got to score all these many more points. And honestly, I didn't watch any Grizzlies games, so I don't know how well he played or anything, but 880 one sold for, 735 one sold for. This is like $300 more than his average last week, and his average last week was 597. 695, $100 increase, 880, huge increase. That's like just sold. 735. So Ja Morant skyrocketing. I don't know if this might be the time to sell Ja Morant, honestly, dude, because they're not going to play anymore. You know, news about him is going to go down. Maybe he's going to go up once they like announce Rookie of the Year again. But yeah, I don't know about anything more for Ja Morant now. Yeah, I don't really have anything else like super topical or anything that happened this week. Sticking to the main segments, I guess, this week. We had a little double guy of the week action, so yeah, nothing really else happened. Thank you for watching this episode of the Unnamed NBA show. And thank you to Ben Carlos, my friend, who made the logo for this show. I think I forgot to use it last week, but we'll make sure I use it this time. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next week. Comment below. Did you buy some cards this week? Are you excited for a matchup? What are you up to? How are you involved with the NBA? I like to, talk about basketball with you guys. So let's hear it in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Appreciate ya.